What's going on with the truckers? If you haven't heard the news, Knight-Swift just acquired Midwest Motor Express for $150 million. Now, here's the thing, just to make sure I get the accurate information, I called out to Knight-Swift. Well, they didn't pick up. Then I call out to MME. Well, MME, they actually got back to me and they told me exactly what's going on. So if you don't have time to listen to this whole phone call, basically the 400 truck drivers there, you guys are safe. MME is still writing your checks. You're good to go. The only thing that changes is the stocks. Knight-Swift acquired you, and so they just have more assets. But besides that, you guys are going to be independent, and everything is going to be as of normal. So I just want to let you guys know that there was a lot of MME truck drivers that were a little nervous, didn't know what was going on exactly. So that's what's going on. But here's that phone call information so that you guys have it and you know. Hi, how are you doing today?
This is Alex.
Hi, yes sir.
Yes, Marlon with Midwest Motor Express returning your call.
Yes sir, no, I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I do a segment for truck drivers just to keep truck drivers updated, because a lot of truck drivers watch the show and sometimes they hear some news and they get a little nervous that maybe their job is at risk, things like that. So I just try to get accurate information so that everyone's on the same page. And I'm sure that's not what you're trying to do either, that hundreds of truckers will be out of business or anything like that.
Right.
And so I just I saw on the Knight-Swift actual investors website that it looks like they've acquired your company. So I just didn't know if you could make any comments about that, on record, how that transition will be for your drivers.
Yeah, and so I'd be happy to. And so, as you know, Knight-Swift is a truckload carrier, very large, probably the largest truckload carrier in the United States, very successful. And they had expressed interest in developing an LTL footprint in the lower 48. And after some analysis and discussions with prior ownership, they concluded that Midwest's footprint fit that bill very well. And so we are going to be operated as an entirely independent subsidiary of the Knight-Swift family, Knight-Swift Corporation. I think it's a great fit for their long-term plans. They're financially successful, financially sound. They have a long-term vision for LTL, and they have the resources to do this. And so I think it's a very good transaction for the benefit of Knight-Swift. It fits our needs very well, too. Midwest Motor Express is going to continue to be headquartered out of Bismarck, North Dakota. And I think it's a very strong vision, I think, from Knight-Swift. And as you know, Knight had acquired another regional LTL player, I believe in July of this year, AAA Cooper. And AAA Cooper we don't have overlapping territories with them. And I guess in the course of probably 6 months now, Knight-Swift has executed on their intent to be a player in the LTL market. Now probably have LTL service coverage for about half of the lower 48. So they've been pretty aggressive, and I think they're opportunistic. They see an opportunity that fits them, and they go after it. That there will be no impact, no change as far as drivers are concerned. There's no mergers going on. It's just a strict acquisition, and we will be a standalone operating company. Continue to operate as Midwest Motor Express, continue to have the same logos, employees, trucks, trailers, customers, and we'll operate independently. But just a pretty straightforward transaction, and from our employee standpoint, what they saw yesterday is the same that they'll see today and tomorrow. So there's no expectation to merge drivers. And of course, we're an LTL carrier versus Knight Swift, a truckload carrier. So just different service customers, and just different needs. And so I've been married, but we'll be operating independently, and I think it just helps establish the second century of service for Midwest Motor Express.
Okay, no, I appreciate that. So, because how many drivers do you guys have currently, sir?
So when I'm talking probably big picture. We have a sister company, Midnight Express, that was involved in the transaction as well, and they're a truckload carrier, a smaller dry van carrier based out of West Fargo, North Dakota, and they have about 70 company drivers and 12 to 15 owner operators. Midwest Motor Express, though, we have about 400 drivers, but that includes pickup and delivery drivers as well.
Okay.
As an LTL carrier, we have about 30 terminals, and so we have local pickup and delivery drivers, and then we have what we consider our line haul drivers that move the freight between terminals, for a total of about 400 drivers.
I got you. So pretty much Knight Swift will be writing the checks, but besides that, your 470 drivers, everything will go on as normal and nothing will change.
So Knight Swift won't even be writing the checks. Midwest will continue to write the checks. It's just a change in the ownership of Midwest Motor Express stock. They acquired it from a private equity group. Now we just have different ownership. From an employee standpoint, absolutely nothing will change.
No, I appreciate that, and that's all I do is I try to help the drivers just to give them information, and so that way no one's nervous about anything. So I appreciate that so much, and pretty much what was said today, I could keep that on record. I won't edit anything. I'll just let people know that the acquisition has changed, but besides that, as far as from a truck driver standpoint, everything will be the same.
That's a fair statement.
Okay. No, thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate you so much, sir.
Not a problem. Have a good day. Bye.
You too. Any MME truck drivers out there, comment down below. Let me know how the company told you guys through email, or did they make you feel comfortable, and that would be much appreciated. We always want to give people good information, accurate information, and help out the trucking community because, hey, we're out here to provide for our families. When you hear another company acquiring or taking on, you're thinking, is my job at risk? So in this instant, as of now, no. Support the show, Mother Truckers. Grab your Mother Trucker merch right here, AsiaMyShow.com. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great day. I like that. The thumb at the end. We're doing that from now on.